There's a housing boom. Whole neighborhoods are being rebuilt, and wheeler dealers are scooping out the old houses before they're torn down and moving them out to remodel and flip for profit. It's a risky business.
Now what?
But here in Longhorn Country, there are a bunch of companies competing for the cash. They're flipping houses in record time, and the good folks of Texas come from all over.
Hope you like it.
To buy bargains and move them to their own land.
And I say so.
It's flipping and moving Texas style. Head south out of Fort Worth, and in 40 minutes, you'll be in Cleburne City, named after Confederate General Patrick Cleburne. Visitors to Cleburne can snap a photo with Tatanka the bison, or go hunting for bargains in the many well-known antique stores. The flippers, though, are coming to Cleburne for a different type of bargain. This is what they're hunting for. A near enough brand new 705 square foot kit cabin. The person who originally bought it couldn't finish the building, so he returned it to the builders who've now put it up for auction. And they're throwing in the move for free.
I understand that it's not finished on the inside, and the people that bought it returned it because they didn't have the knowledge or the time to finish the inside.
So they just got a shelf.
Yeah, so I'm excited to go after this one.
You and me both.
It's going to be a good auction over here. All I got to do is worry about fending off the Snows and Casey and Katrina. Ain't no telling where it'll go. But I'm gonna spend what I got. Well. Here we are, Mr. Ulrich's Buildings. We build some fine quality structures for sure. And I'm wanting to scoop one of them deals up today at a bargain.
There you go.
Nice.
I like what I see from the outside.
And look, it's got a little porch.
New cabins like this, they can cost up to $20,000, and that's in a kit form.
This one's already built, so that ought to add value.
If we want this one, we're going to have to dig deep. And I mean deep.
Well, it's a good-looking building. New windows, good solid skids under it. From what I'm seeing on this building right here, that looks straight as an arrow, that wall right there. The roof line is just nice.
It's
flat as
pristine.
it can
I mean,
be.
it's gorgeous, for sure.
With the move included and no structural cost, it's not going to take a whole bunch of money to flip this one.
All we have to do is finish out the inside and decorate it. How's that for easy money?
For sure.
Look at the wood that's been used in this. I mean, it's just...
It's solid.
It is solid.
And you know, if this is screwed in, it's not nailed in.
Not
Wow.
particle type of boarding. Nice.
Good quality workmanship. Oh, I like it. And you can make some money with this little cabin. People love these little cabins.
I'd like to have this.
Yeah, you and me both, lady. You
Especially
and me
that
both.
they'll deliver it.
They'll deliver it. We can put our little magic touch on it.
Looks like it had some air conditioners in it or window units or something.
Are you nervous about the story?
No, not in the
Somebody
least.
kind of giving it back because it's not complete.
You're our friend, right? This is how we choose to look
She's
at
only
that.
looking at you.
She is. Good catch. Yes, I am.
Clean slate inside.
Yeah, it's open.
I hope so. But you know how sometimes you get into those renos and people don't understand.
Taking
So you take something that's pristine and attempt to do something that goes
South.
right. And
and it hurts the structure of the building.
that's my concern.
I understand. Yeah.
I guess that's a chance we take.
Let's see it
Well,
auction.
good luck.
See you at auction. Good luck.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
For real.
You're going to need it.
And I can't see nothing wrong. There is one thing wrong. Everybody's going to be thinking along the same lines, and that's going to get expensive.
Good building like this, made well, move included.
We're going to have to get above 10.
10, 12,000?
I'm telling you, we're going to have to get up to the 12 to 13 bracket. I know that's a lot, but Tony, if we can get it for that, and Ulrich will move it to our property, we're going to be making both fistfuls of money.
All right. Okay.
12,
So,
13.
12,
That's
13.
how we're going to go.
All right.
I mean, if we can get this between 10 and 12,
Maybe a
all
smoking deal.
day long. But I mean, we may have to go more. Auction time, auction time, auction time! My name's Stacey and I am your auctioneer today. Welcome to Cleburne. We have an awesome sale for you today. This cabin shell is going to the highest bidder, and the move is included in the price. Y'all want to bid? Just raise your hand. Don't worry, I'll stop you if you bid too much. Who's going to start the bidding off at $5,000 where? $5,000 bid on my right, $5,000 bid now, $6,000 bid now, $6,000 bid now, $7,000 bid now, $8,000 bid now, $9,000 bid now, $8,000 bid on my right, $8,000 bid now, $9,000 bid now, $10,000 bid now, $11,000 bid now, $11,000 bid now, $13,000 bid now, $13,000 bid now, $13,000 bid now, $13,000 bid now, $14,000 bid now, $14,000 bid now, $14,000 bid now, $13,500 I'll take it. 14,000 bid now, 14,000 bid now, 15 now, 15, bid it up now, 15, 14,000 bid now, 15 now, 15, bid it up now, 15. Look at that! Don't look so nervous.
What's
This
so
is
good on the deal?
good.
The move, the free move? Kind of, but I was thinking it would I don't know what I was thinking.
I'm afraid that he's gonna pass out, so maybe we should just go look at the inside.
Although I'm feeling a little hot right now.
14 grand is a steal.
That was one of the most full-on auctions we've ever had. Those bids were climbing up way fast.
Now it's time to make some money. Ready?
That's all ever be. Holy moly.
14 grand is a steal. Ready?
That's all ever be. Holy moly. This looks like a Texas Twister. Came in here. I didn't think it was gonna be
a
this.
rhyme or reason to what's going on.
There's sheetrock. That wasn't screwed on very good.
What is the random framing and sheetrock and insulation? Even look at the electrical and the way it's ran.
It's very obvious that whoever renovated this house the first time had no idea what they were doing. Therefore, it is going to cost us thousands of dollars to get this thing back up in shape.
I would assume that they were trying to form some kind of a bedroom in here with maybe a
I mean,
closet.
there's going to be a big door right there if this was going to be a bedroom. This is actually good car siding right here.
Yeah, we did a ceiling out of that turned out gorgeous. Maybe we could do that. Car siding costs about 15 bucks a plank, and it looks like there's at least 20 planks up there.
And anything that we can repurpose is money in the bank.
The structure of this thing is still incredible. If you think about what they've done in here versus what we're actually seeing on the outside,
For sure.
it's good bones. It's not a bad buy at all. We've got two doors. We've got a front door. We've got a back door. We have an incredibly open space. We have holes to patch. It's all surface though.
Casey and Katrina's cabin is well built, but that's all that can be said about it. It's got a porch, 2 doors, 3 windows, bunch of holes in the wall where air conditioners were going to go, and a couple of half-built internal walls.
I still feel great about this buy. I mean,
This structure, if you were to buy it brand new, it's about a $15,000, $20,000 structure depending on options. So all in all, it's solid. Maybe we had to move some of these ill-arranged walls around.
okay, so that's my thing. It's obvious to me that the floor plan makes 0 sense, but it's also obvious that it would take us 2.5 minutes to demo what's here.
And demo is my favorite part.
So,
Winner, chicken dinner.
Solidly built buildings move easily, and this one's no different. It's just a matter of sliding the loader under the cabin, and off it goes down the highway to its new home on the renovation lot.
so this place is going to be the ultimate guest house.
Okay.
So as far as exterior goes, we're really in good shape. Obviously, we've got to find something to patch where they cut in for those air conditioners. But that shouldn't be too hard, right?
Now maybe go back to Ulrich and see if they got a piece or two laying around.
That's why you're on my team. Good thinking.
So I'm excited to see what you got on the inside.
Okay, open concept, open mind, okay?
Definitely open right now.
Living room. Obviously, this whole closet's gone. We're demoing it, opening this all up.
No closets whatsoever.
Right, this is your primary functional living space here, okay? Kitchen, full wall, 14 foot worth of countertop, okay?
Nice.
So we are gonna cut in a window that's gonna be right over our apron front, single bowl farm sink.
Farm scene.
Countertop with a cooktop and a full fridge.
Sweet.
Yeah?
Like one here.
Now, what we're going to do in the center of the space is bring in a farmhouse table. So larger than normal. And if you think about it, it can be utilized as workspace, prep space,
Poker table.
Dominoes. Okay, let's refocus. Yes, so you know where I'm going with it, right?
I like it.
To utilize the other side, I think that we're going to bring in kind of like a buffet.
Are we turning this into a restaurant now?
Not that kind of buffet.
Oh.
Like a piece of furniture
When I hear
buffet.
buffet, I'm thinking like cheap food. You know, you can eat a whole lot of it.
No, it'll make more sense once you see it.
The ceiling, are we keeping this open, cathedral?
Yes. Seems like originally they tried to make this a bedroom.
Right.
Okay, that's gonna stay. So I want to keep it a 1 bedroom. Obviously, we have to get a bathroom in here. So we're going to frame in a bathroom on this side that opens up to the primary guest area. Remember all this car siding that was up there?
Yep.
So it looks like we have enough to go ahead and do this solid wood ceiling on the top in here, in the bedroom.
I'm totally on board with that, even if we had to buy more of it.
Isn't it gonna be gorgeous?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna have to reframe a cased opening into the bedroom over here because that's all bathroom.
Gotcha.
So I'm thinking cased opening, and we're going to build sliding barn door.
That sounds cool to me.
So this is how Katrina's ultimate guest house will turn out. First of all, 3 new windows will go in. Then, up one end, there'll be a large living and dining area with a kitchen along one wall and a big farmhouse table in the middle. Up the other end of the cabin, there'll be the bathroom, and the bedroom will have a sliding door made out of reclaimed wood.
I'm totally on board with it. I'm excited. I cannot wait to get started. I think this is going to be a money-making project.
Home run.
The previous owner hadn't used a whole lot of nails.
Saving them already.
It only takes a few taps to demo the closet wall.
Do you think that this sheetrock's savable?
I know, let me see.
Unscrew and save it? I'll take that as a no.
With a few more swings of the hammer and just a little pull, the whole demo is done.
Sweet.
Next day, with the guest house all cleared out, Casey's been making some phone calls.
Hey.
Hey, it's nice and clean, blank slate.
It looks like we're ready to start throwing up some walls.
I need you to help me get this out. I've actually been using it as kind of my workstation. So if you will help me move this out and we can start.
Well, I've got some news, and it's really good news. And I hope you're just as excited as I am.
Okay.
I have a buyer for this. Already.
For this.
Already.
It's sold.
Got a down payment?
You have money?
Yes. The buyer for this cabin is my cousin Randy, and he's been on me forever about finding him a getaway house, and now he's locked in, down payment and all.
Casey and Katrina's remodel is going to have to be pretty darn good because Casey's cousin is locked in to buy it for $50,000.
Okay, that's motivation. Let's get to moving. We've got to get this thing out of here.
There's just one thing. Instead of a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, he wants 2 bedroom, 2 bath.
And you said, okay.
Of course, he's going to pay us to do it. We just got to figure out where we're going to lay it out in here.
That changes everything.
Casey and Katrina's house has been sold to Casey's cousin Randy, who's agreed to pay $50,000.
Okay, that's motivation. Let's get to moving. We've got to get this thing out of here.
There's just one thing. Instead of a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, he wants 2 bedroom, 2 bath.
And you said, okay.
Of course, he's going to pay us to do it. We just got to figure out where we're going to lay it out in here.
That changes everything.
No, I believe this end of the house will stay the same. Still have our 1 bathroom over here, bedroom, the little door.
Well, if you're going to throw me a curveball, at least you did it before we were too deep into the build.
Heck, as much money as he's paying for this, he can have as many bedrooms and bathrooms as he wants. We're still going to make money.
What if we put the other bedroom at the other end? And then we took this whole big center area here, and this became even more multifunctional. We get rid of that huge farmhouse table I was talking about, and this is still kitchen. That buffet goes away, the farmhouse table goes away, we make this.
The only issue with that is, though, if we put the bedroom down here, then we lose our front door. So do we make that the front door?
Or what if we created like a double front door that opened up into the space? We need more light in here because the spaces are getting smaller.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you could almost make this the master because it's got its own door and it's got its own private sitting area outside of it.
It's kind of a bonus to, like, the master.
So if the bathroom is here, that would make sense.
That would make for a 3-foot, 10-inch tub if we'd have to put the tub this way.
That's not gonna work.
And it'd still be just kind of tight anyways.
What if we just move the window over?
We've already got 1, 2, 3 holes that we got to patch anyways.
And
We got to go get siding.
talk about on-the-fly design. I kind of like it.
Giving the guest house an extra bedroom means moving a window, building 2 new internal walls, and installing another bathroom. The new front door will now be a pair of double French doors opening into the living area. A truck full of lumber, and it's building time.
This will be the master bedroom, and we're gonna frame a wall for the master bathroom here. I need to fit a 5-foot tub in that bathroom. Other than that, I want it as tight as we can get it. Obviously, this window falls in the middle of that wall, so I want to recenter it from my door to the wall. And then we're going to add another window at the front, because this is now the front elevation of the home, that's centered on the bedroom wall as well.
First job is to measure out, then frame up the new bathroom and bedroom walls. At the other end, the second bedroom and bathroom get their new walls. While it's all action on the inside, Casey's back at the kit cabin makers to find some matching siding to patch the holes in the walls.
I'm like a kid in a candy store here, man. Y'all got everything.
All right, right here's your siding, Casey.
Awesome. This is going to work great, man.
Sure, yeah. That's what you need right here.
10-4, but I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem.
$100 later, and it's back to the renovation lot. Katrina's moving the window onto the porch to make way for the bathroom. That means 1 new window and 1 new hole that's in need of some matching siding.
Well, look at there. I told you that window wasn't going to be too hard to slide over.
I know, done. It's amazing how much progress I can make when you're not here.
Hey, somebody's got to go get material.
It looks like we have plenty of material here.
What we needed was 3, so I just went ahead and got 4 just to be on the safe side.
You know what? We can send it with the new homeowner in case they want to do any renovating.
The 3 holes where the previous owner was going to put air conditioning will need to be patched up. And there's another window to be cut out for the second bedroom.
If we had 2 saws, that would help. But
Of course you would.
I'm a really good cheerleader. Ready?
And while the saw's running hot, now's the time to cut the opening for the French doors. The new siding matches the old perfectly. And once it's painted, you'll never see the joint. With the windows in, there's one more thing to do.
It's time to put our big, beautiful French doors right here, and it's going to be the new entry to the house. Come on back. Looking good. All right, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got a problem here, dude. All right, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got a problem here, dude. Are you sure the door's right? Did we order the wrong door?
So I guess somebody read the measurements wrong on the blueprint.
That's all right, man. It's easier to frame this stuff back in than it is to cut all this wood out. So let's get the studs over here, nail guns, and get this dude knocked out real fast and in a hurry, because I don't want Katrina showing up and seeing my mistake.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
In the flipping game, there'll always be mistakes. It's how you get around them that matters.
Still good? See, that didn't take long at all to fix that little mess up. Hopefully this time my arm doesn't fit. That's more like it. Just a little siding patch in. This dude will look good.
That extra sheet of siding Casey bought sure came in handy. Moving on inside, now that both bathrooms are framed in, it's time to start plumbing in the necessities. All the wiring needs to be connected, so the drywall can start sealing in the rooms, transforming the cabin from a bare shell into the ultimate guest house. And no ultimate guest house would be complete without a custom-made kitchen. And to help with that, Katrina has an idea to build a range hood.
The vent hood is here. So what I'm thinking is, you know how we're doing the statement piece of the really cool reclaimed sliding barn door? In order to kind of tie that all in, we're actually going to build a box frame.
Okay.
And then run it up, all the way up to kill into the ceiling, 3 pieces of wood, and I'm going to layer on top of that the reclaim.
So tying it in with...
Right.
Awesome.
Right?
Really nice.
So the range hood will be covered with reclaimed wood to tie it in with the bedroom's sliding barn door. Meanwhile, it's time to get the master bathroom fitted out.
Okay.
What else you got?
Well, I do have my tiles here, but I'm a little undecided on them, to be honest with you.
So I get to pick?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of thinking I might do our shafts around. It looks like marble. I want to stay super light.
That is nice looking.
Isn't it pretty? So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure, though.
So you're thinking this possibly for the shower stall?
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. And maybe something like this on the floor. It's just unique and tiny and that kind of thing.
That's good looking stuff. So when we get this nailed down, are we doing this in both bathrooms? Same thing, or?
You know, I'm kind of thinking this is the master. So I want it to stand out, to be unique, you know, to be the master. But I do want them to flow. You know, I want them to...
No, that makes sense.
To flow together. So they probably won't be the same. But again, I'm still trying to figure this out. So, but you're good. You're on board with the colors I'm looking at.
Definitely.
Okay, perfect.
Outside, all the siding repairs are complete, and the primer goes on in preparation for the final coat of color.
You ready?
I'm ready. Now that's what I'm talking about right there.
Okay, this blue here, we're gonna have all the doors and trim and stuff like that. And then this creamy off-white color is gonna be the primary siding.
I like it. I mean, it's just going to change the whole look of this building.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure you're good with it.
Okay.
The doors look awesome. We're gonna finish up priming and we'll get this baby painted.
Rock and roll. I'm going to finish up cutting these boards in here.
Good deal.
First impressions are everything. The external color scheme will be the first thing Casey's cousin will see, and Katrina's gone for creamy white walls and powder blue trim.
22 3/8.
Inside, the car siding left by the previous owner is going to be used as a feature ceiling in the second bedroom.
Hey, house. You know, I'm actually digging this. This is going to look cool, man. And the simple fact it was already in the house, and we get to reuse it, repurpose it.
Save money.
10-4. I like it. You boys ready to paint?
Yes.
Many little hands make light work. And Casey's boys, Levi and Logan, are painting the living area walls in soft antique white.
So what do you boys think?
I think it looks really awesome.
So y'all ready to paint the rest of it or what?
Yes.
In the second bathroom, mosaic tiles on the floor and soft yellow paint on the walls makes the room feel bright. The car siding ceiling in the second bedroom gets a coat of creamy white. In the master bathroom, the same shade of powder blue used on the outside trim goes on the walls. Bright white tiles in the shower and on the floor give the small room a real lift. The kitchen cabinets are getting the powder blue treatment. But to finish the kitchen off, it needs something special. Special enough to go into a $50,000 house.
How are you guys doing?
Hey,
good to see you.
Steve.
Good to see you. How you doing? We're
Good.
excited to get this stuff installed.
For sure. So we have bathroom vanity and the kitchen stuff.
We have it.
Perfect.
Awesome,
Okay,
man.
let's get it in.
There's nothing like real granite to make a house feel solid, classy, and expensive.
Now that is nice.
It's beautiful.
For the floors, Katrina's chosen a dark wood laminate.
Yo, yo.
Nice and precise.
I love this stuff. It's easy, quick to install.
No, it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna take these floors cleaned up and I haven't yet, so let's set these.
Hold on a minute.
Come on.
Hello? Yeah, what's up?
But just when everything's going so well, Casey gets the kind of phone call no one wants to get.
That's not good. That's not good.
It's Casey's cousin on the phone. He'd given Casey a down payment to buy the guest house for $50,000.
Well, dadgum. Okay, well, let me go tell my partner what's going on.
So that was the buyer?
Yes.
Well, that didn't seem like a friendly, happy house kind of conversation.
He doesn't have the money to get the land secured. So he's thinking that he may have to back out on the deal. So I guess this thing may have to go to auction if he doesn't pull it through. He said he's still trying to work on it. He just wanted to give us a heads up, which I can appreciate. Yeah. On the bright side, this house could bring more than 50 grand at auction.
So it could work out in our favor.
Heck, but it's still a little disappointing.
Here's the thing, I don't want to sit on it. So
No, I mean-
will he be giving us an answer pretty quick?
I don't really know, but regardless, we got to finish this thing whether we still sell it to him or we sell it at auction.
Agreed.
With Casey's cousin likely to be dropping out, the guest house will have to go to auction. The kitchen still has to be finished. And so does the master bathroom. But even now, at this late stage, something's not quite right.
Now that everything's in, we have this big vanity, all the tile and the shower and the toilet. I just feel like it's a little claustrophobic.
I agree with you. If a room feels claustrophobic, there's one easy fix. Put in a window. And a small room feels instantly bigger. With the guest house likely to go to auction after all, Katrina and Casey need to spend even more time and money making it a home worth $50,000.
The cool thing about this is I think it's really going to establish kind of a cozy, comfortable little patio here, just outside the master.
No, I like it.
Comfortable, relaxing, soothing.
There's one thing every $50,000 home has to have: a good air conditioning and heating system. Inside, Katrina's getting to work with the reclaimed lumber to cover the vent hood.
Are you good?
Yes, ma'am.
And she's using the same lumber for the sliding barn door.
That looks great.
Adding some extra heavy-duty cast iron fitting, then this barn door is ready to roll.
There you go.
Am I on?
You're on. Looky there.
Bill, thank you so much for helping me get this up. It looks awesome.
What used to be the front door now leads into the master bedroom. So the new front doors along the side need to be defined and emphasized with a pair of flower boxes. Flower boxes need flowers. But this is Texas, and the flowers have got to be tough enough to stand up to extreme weather.
We are in search of some floral, maybe viney, a pop of color.
Okay,
Minimal
yeah.
color, but the biggest thing for me is finding something that we know will withstand this Texas heat.
Well, I think this is going to be perfect for you. This is a couple different types of sedum we have here.
I love these.
Yes, they're really popular, and they're going to put off a little bit of a flower, but mostly people like them for the color, the bright green.
I think the more color, the better.
Okay.
The varieties kind of spice life.
Okay, well, we can do that for sure. We can just do a few flats of this and get you set up with a few periwinkles, and you'll be good to go.
Awesome.
Casey's cousin still hasn't said if he's able to buy the guest cabin or not. So up for auction it goes. Down go the laminate floorboards. Up go the lights. And brilliant white paint on the baseboards shines brightly next to the dark floor. It's getting close to auction, and that means sprucing the house up. First up is the outside. Adding to the greenery and window boxes, a truckload of plants.
Looks good, right?
It looks good, but it's almost ready for auction, but there is one thing that has been driving me nuts.
Okay.
The bench. It's almost ready for auction, but there is one thing that has been driving me nuts.
Okay.
The bench. We gotta move that thing back. I can't even sit down without my legs
Because
hitting.
you have monkey legs.
I know this, but
Literally just take it and move it closer to the back.
yeah, I just want to move it back 6 inches so it gives you a little more
That way
leg
when
room.
you sit, your knees aren't hitting.
Right.
One, two, three.
Look, I can actually sit here.
I get it.
See?
Good call. Mission accomplished.
Now the porch swing is sitting pretty. The rest of the house can be ready for auction. To make any home feel welcoming, all you need is a truckload of carefully chosen staging furniture. And to make any home shine brightly, all you need is a truckload of brand new appliances. Once that's all done, it's time for the guest house to be inspected to make sure everything's safe and sound. Then, a few more finishing touches.
Each man.
No, leave the door open. We want them to see in there.
Oh, yeah.
That's why. It's kind of like a
That door is
piece
so
of art.
freaking cool.
Dang.
Very impressed.
It's a good turnout for the auction, and it's the small details that are catching the buyer's attention.
The first thing I noticed was the cute blue trim and the wonderful porch swing. The color is really pretty. It matches the trim on the house. It sit here all night.
The guest cabin was brand new, so the outside didn't take much work. 3 new windows, pair of French doors, and paint came to $4,300, plus another $600 for the flower boxes and swing.
Wow, I love this vent hood.
Very warm feeling to the kitchen.
In the kitchen, I enjoyed seeing that the vent was made out of wood. It's very unique. You don't see that in other homes.
My favorite part about the kitchen was the sink. It's nice and big. Definitely can wash all the dishes properly.
The custom kitchen looks expensive, but didn't cost Casey and Katrina too much. The cabinet, sink, faucets, and backsplash came to just under $2,000. The vent hood cost next to nothing, and the granite countertop weighed in at $1,900 for a total cost of $3,800.
I didn't think it was going to be this big, but it's really nice.
And it is really huge when you walk in. It's like
Yeah, it's really big.
I like it a lot.
New drywall and paint in the living space and new laminate floors all over cost $4,400. Then Casey and Katrina spent another $3,000 on the heating and air conditioning system, bringing the living area to a total of $7,400.
Looks like a barn door. It reminds you of the country.
It's beautiful country. Look,
Oh, yeah.
Love in there, different colors.
Oh, I love this city. I love it. It gives that old feel, that country feel.
Building the guest bedroom didn't cost a great deal. Drywall and paint came to just $1,800, plus another $350 for the sliding door.
I don't know about you, but I love this vanity. It just brings a whole, antique feel in here. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. The guest bathroom cost $700 for the tub and toilet, another $700 for the tiles and paint, and $375 for the vanity and mirror.
I really like it. I like the colors.
Yeah, I like what they did with it. It's really soothing.
It is. This is so beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. Hey, if you have any questions, let me know, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
The master bedroom and ensuite took a bit of building. $1,800 for the walls, $2,100 for the fixtures and tiles, and $850 for the granite countertop, coming to a total of $4,750.
I think this house is wonderful. I think it'd be a great property for on the lake.
And we'll definitely be bidding on this.
Yes, definitely.
Casey and Katrina paid top dollar for the cabin, but that included moving it to the renovation lot. They spent more money than they'd planned, just under $30,000, turning it into an upscale 2-bedroom guest house. With total costs of over $43,000, they'll be wanting more than $50,000 at auction to give them a good profit.
Here's where I'm thinking. I don't think we could take it any less than 50. And to actually be happy, I would love to have 55.
55 may be the number.
Okay,
For
so
sure.
that's what we're going to go to Myers with. And say we need 55 for this house.
Yep, I agree.
Okay.
It's looking like a heap of buyers could be interested in Casey and Katrina's guest house, with 2 buyers in particular being real interested. Paying a surprise visit are Casey's cousin Randy and his wife Paula.
This is nice.
It is nice.
Hey, What are you guys doing here?
Hey, cuz.
Well, we just had to come look at it one more time.
This is our buyers. This is my cousin, Paula and Randy.
The buyers.
What are you guys doing here? Just seeing how it turned out? We're about to have an auction here in about 10 minutes.
I know.
No.
We're
see it one more time.
wanting to make this little cousin deal before this auction. We've come up with some money.
But you see all these folks walking around in here?
I know, that's why I'm having this conversation with you, not them.
Okay.
Wow.
We really, really want to go for a buy on this. We really, really want to go for a buy on this.
I know, but you see all these folks walking around in here?
I know, that's why I'm having this conversation with you, not them.
Okay.
Wow. We really need to get 55 out of this.
Yeah.
Really? 55?
Yes, sir. We had to make a lot of changes not knowing that you were going to be the buyer, man.
Well, yeah.
And now we've set up this auction. That costs money.
I understand.
I mean, you're his cousin, but you're not mine.
I know. I hate when that happens. But
I really want this. Oh,
Yeah.
listen to the lady.
Hey, who's the boss?
I'll tell you what. We can do 55.
Okay.
I got a butt in there.
Oh, jeez. There's always a but.
The but is you're going to have to keep it for 2 months because I have some other financial obligations that I've got to get
secure your property.
To get secured because I don't have a place to put it.
Well, hey, guess what? You're in luck because I've got so many buildings right now to move that it may be 3 months before I get to this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we're in good?
Absolutely.
And we're not going to have no auction?
Yes, I guess I'm going to have to be the bad guy here and break the news. So
We'll go with
thank you,
it.
cousin.
Thank you.
We
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Miss Paula.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Hey, it was so nice to finally meet you.
So nice to finally meet you.
Absolutely. Congratulations and go enjoy your new home.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody. If y'all don't mind, can you meet me out front real quick? Yeah. Okay, great.
We actually had a little snag on our financial situations to obtain the land in South Texas, which we were so glad that we actually got that resolved. So we were now able to get this beautiful house and have it put down on our property. They have really done a great job.
They did just what we
Look
were
at this vaulted ceiling.
needing.
Oh,
This is
man.
great. Oh, nice. Nice. Grandkids are going to love this one. This way they have a room of their own to go to. We have our room to go to. Plus a little patio on the outside of ours. This is fantastic.
Oh, this is the icing on the cake right here. But I'm so excited to have this place and be able to call this place our getaway, which we've wanted to have for quite some time.
Let's go, honey.
Casey and Katrina spent over 43 grand on their guest cabin, but a sale price of 55 grand to Casey's cousin brings them a welcome profit of over $11,000.
It don't even look like the same building.
It is, for sure.
Wow.
The cool thing is we had such a strong structure and sturdy structural work. We didn't have to worry about that at all. It was just a matter of finishing out the inside.
And
It looks great.
furthermore, you know, we weren't real happy about having to pay for the move. Paid a little bit more than what we typically do at auction. But we ended up selling it to my cousin for $55,000.
Wow, your true cousin.
Today.
True story.
True story.
And today?
He called off the auction.
Wow. It does not get any better than that, does
Absolutely
it?
not. Y'all haven't even been in here, right?
No.
Y'all need to come in and check out this creative Katrina's custom door that she built.
True story. Oh, we got custom work going on?
Cool. Of course. Ooh,